bill before us is an amendment to the Copyright Act.
If he would like them to be withdrawn, he will withdraw them himself. I might even say them on doubles and copy, because he comes here and pretends that he cares about people when he only cares about himself and his family.
Mr. President, I rise on 46.1, 46.6, and he's also contradicting your direct ruling made a moment ago. If the member wishes to bring a substantive motion against me, bring it on. But this is not the way to do it.
All right. Okay. All right. Please. I don't think we should threaten. Please. I don't think that anyone should be threatening. Okay? Please.
I'll move on, sir.
Yes,
for you.
Please.
Oh my goodness, I'm so scared. Faris will deal with me. Make sure when you run your pants don't split. Yes. So you're still going by my loves. Then the honourable member, the former Attorney General who passed laws that were overturned in the court so many times he had to run up and down the stairs. He just stated in his contribution that, you know, if we wanted on this side to make it retroactive, he and his PNM supporters and others would vote for the special majority. Where was that special majority last week when we wanted the special majority to keep the people safe, to stop the bloodshed, to allow citizens to live like they live in the fancy building with a rental? Where was that special majority? When you're talking about the Copyright Amendment Bill 2026, the bill brings freedom and empowering and independence. For example, they gave examples of other songs. What about Gypsies? Captain, the ship is sinking, sung in February 1986. And just after that, December 1986, for the first time, the country got rid of the PNM. For the first time, the country could breathe and take that. What about that? I mean, that song right now, years later, 39, nearly 40 years later, in April 2025, was even more apt. But the problem was that on this time, Gypsy was on the ship that was sinking, and the captain changed twice. So this kind of intellectual property, we must protect Gypsy even from himself. People will have to understand that the duration is important. Why? Because creative works do not expire when an artist passes away. Section 19(1) of the Copyright Act, as amended, states that generally copyright and moral rights are protected during the life of the author for 50 years. We are now going to 70 because there are cases that you would understand. The Bob Marley case, he quoted Redemption Song not knowing that Bob Marley was singing about people like him and his government to free the people from that kind of oppression. It is ironic. Calypso Rose, we have to protect her moral rights because these people, these PNM, might take her music and apply it to themselves, and she may never want that because she may not understand what sort of evil reigns in that Balisé house. This bill is very important because artists do their work not for political expediency, not to get a little high five or a picture with a tight pants man in a gym. They do it from love, from creativity, and should get their money whenever their family, their grandchildren should. And this bill protects those rights for 70 years. There's the example of the Beatles. The catalog continues to generate billions of dollars. And that's why this is important. We have artists now, Marshall Montano, Kes Diffentala. When we are all gone, their music will live on. Savannah Grass may live on for the next 200 years. His family is now protected because of the Minister of Legal Affairs, because of Kamala Prasad Bisesa. One can only remember when you talk about intellectual property, and Senator Vera is so correct. Who can remember the war that took place with Brian Charles Lara and Digicel? When Digicel took control of West Indies cricket and Brian Charles Lara was B-Mobile. Between 2003 and 2010, there was the oppression of Lara because the intellectual property rights were not respected. Dinanath Ramnarine fought for West Indies cricketers, fought for the intellectual property and the rights to be respected so that they could choose to sell and be endorsed by whom they want. Brian Charles Lara was taken away, the captaincy and so on. This bill will also protect and create a tapestry of intellectual property laws moving forward so that all intellectual property would be protected and each individual who deserves to earn from it will do so. The PNM won't understand that.
No, because they want to take a PTSD.
The PNM won't understand that because the Attorney General of the PNM didn't even know that buses can't drive over water, but PTSD driving to Tobago. I mean, it's really ridiculous. Sometimes I wonder why I put on suit and think to come here and debate these fellas who have no oxygen flowing in the brain. This bill, as I connected, offers freedom, offers opportunity, offers economic salvation to our artists, our producers, our authors that previously was not there because that Attorney General of the PNM did not care. I am proud Trinbagonian. I am proud African. I am proud East Indian. I am proud to be here, and I am proud to be part of the UNC government that is protecting creative rights. You see, on the other side, some of them are not even proud of who they are because they have to change their name from Sukaran to Al-Rawi. His name was Sukaran, all I say, and that's the truth. Yeah?
Constitutional privileges of the Parliament apart from the standing orders. Not only are these outright untruths.
Mr. President, I will just tell you that I'm proud to be on this side, proud to support this bill, proud that we are here to protect our intellectual capital, our artists that create our culture, make us proud of who we are, not being PNM. Calypso is not PNM. Music is not PNM. Pan is not PNM. And PNM is only about themselves, and that's why they remain on that side, whether with tight pants, loose pants, or skirt. So thank you, Mr. President, and I ask for the support of all the senators to protect our culture, our history, and our brilliance, and continue to save us from the mediocrity and the chaos of the PNM.